Hey, and welcome to English with Fliss. So, what are contractions? So, you will learn what contractions are, and we will explore some common contractions. So, contractions are unique words where two or more words are put together using an apostrophe in order to make one shorter word. Now, I've put more words in blue because, of course, we can put more than two words in a contraction, but we're going to explore that a little bit later. All right. So when we get to that, we'll have a chat. So, have not, if we want to make that a contraction, we would remove the letter O in the word not, which leaves us with haven't. So, I have not eaten today, or I haven't eaten today. It just makes the word shorter, obviously. It helps us, say it a bit faster. And yeah, so it's just a bit shorter for us to speak and write, but you would never use contractions in a formal piece of writing. So don't use it in essays and don't use it in any of your university work. Okay, so contractions are more of an informal type of word. Still totally fine to use in all other circumstances, but for a formal piece of writing, don't use contractions. Do not use contractions. Now let's have a look at could not. Again, we would remove the letter O in the word not, which leaves us with couldn't. I couldn't get to the store in time. I could not get to the store in time. Let's have a look at I am. Remove the letter A from the word am, which leaves us with I'm. I'm going for a run. I am going for a run. Now, this is one of those contractions where we use more than two words. So, should not have. So, let's look at the first word that we're going to shorten, which would be not. We'd get rid of the letter O from that, which leaves us with shouldn't have. Okay. And then if we remove the letters H and A, that leaves us with shouldn't have. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. I should not have done that. I shouldn't have done that. So like I've written here, we would use this mainly in speech. We wouldn't really write it down like this. There's nothing wrong with writing it down like this, but it is less commonly seen unless you're using it in a book and you've got some characters speaking. So you want the speech to be more natural. You would write it like that. I shouldn't have. But again, definitely wouldn't write it in any formal piece. Yes, that's just an example. Shouldn't have. I wouldn't have. So they're not quite as common as our two-worded ones, but they are definitely out there. So, yeah, they are out there. Now let's have a look at some more examples. So, cannot shortens down to can't. Would not, wouldn't. I have, what do you think that would go down to, contract to? I've. Do not, what will that contract to? Don't. I will, I'll. She had or she would, she'd. So that works, she'd works for both of those. So she had a horse, she'd had a horse. Or she would like a horse, she'd like a horse. They are there. So if you want to learn the differences between the three different theirs, there, and there, please have a look at my video on that. I'll put that in the top right-hand corner for you. Now, what I want you to do is add contractions to these sentences. So I should not have said that. I would like some. I cannot understand you. You would be better off doing it my way. I would like that. They are cool shoes. So what I'd like you to do, write these down and try and shorten these sentences by using contractions. So I'll ask you to pause that video now and have a go. Okay, so I hope you've paused the video and had a go at contracting those sentences. Now let's have a look at how you would do that properly. Should not would go down to shouldn't. I shouldn't have said that. I would go down to I'd. So you get rid of, 4 letters there from that word would. So I'd like some. So we definitely would use I'd rather than I would. I can't understand you. So that was from cannot understand you. You would be better off doing it my way. You'd be better off doing it my way. Then I would contracts down to I'd like that. Again, similar to the one above that, I'd like some. And then they are cool shoes goes down to they're cool shoes. Now let's do the opposite. So turn these contractions back to their full words. So have a go at that. So how's it going? She isn't coming today. She hasn't seen it yet. It'll be okay. I wouldn't eat that. Don't do that. Have a go at turning these contractions back to their full words. So write them down, pause the video and have a go. Okay, so I hope you've paused the video and had a go. Now let's have a look at what the full words would have been. How is it going today? She is not coming today. So I should explain that. How is, isn't, goes back to is not. She has not seen it yet. It'll be okay. It will be okay. I wouldn't eat that. I would not eat that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Okay. So how did you go? Were you able to use those contractions? Were you able to identify the contractions in the full words? Let me know in the comments down below. Just a quick summary for you. So contractions are unique words where 2 or more words are put together using an apostrophe in order to make one shorter word. And as you saw before with shouldn't have, that actually had 2 apostrophes. Okay, so if we've got more than 2 words, we need more than 1 apostrophe. So thank you for watching. Please hit that like button if you like this video. Share it off to a friend who you think this might help. Leave a comment down below of what you thought. Maybe use some contractions in your sentence. And hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.